I don't know why the people in the church that I grew up in were so hateful, but they kind of live more by the do as I say approach and not what I do. I'll never forget Tommy. He was 18 years old. He wore a purple suit and he had an earring in his left ear. For context, you have to remember this was 1994. I was 5 years old. I remember the men's meeting that they had to determine Tommy's fate. See, they didn't want somebody like Tommy in their church. It may look like sinners attended, and they couldn't have that kind of debauchery around, so they didn't like the fact that he made their image look like what they didn't want it to look like. They had the men's meeting. They all went in a room, my dad leading the pack. As Tommy was awaiting his fate, I remember watching him. He looked down like he was praying. All the men came out, my dad proudly strutting out. The spokesman of the group said, "Tommy, we've decided that we don't like the way that you dress or your earring, and if you don't change, you're not welcome here." Tommy looked down and he said, "I hear what you're saying to me, but I just want to know, why is it okay that all the deacons smoke every day before and after church? Doesn't that seem like that should be a problem too?" Dumbfounded looks plagued the elect. And a couple of them got extremely angry. They escorted Tommy out of church. A few years later, I saw Tommy at a fall festival at my elementary school, and he said he'd never been back to church and he'd never go again. All these years later, we have a ministry, and I've made it my goal to love every Tommy I meet. I think Jesus can sort out better who needs to wear what and where they belong better than I can. He said he leaves the 99 to find the one every time, even if you wear a purple suit.